Hey everyone, it's Andy Chiwaford, High School Specialist with the Secular Student Alliance, here to talk to you today about web presences, why you should have one, and some tips and tricks and best practices about web presences. So first off, what is a web presence? Well, a web presence is a page or group that you use to communicate with your members and to attract potential new members by giving them easy access to information about your group, like meeting times, what your mission is, etc. So if you go to www.secularstudents.org and you want to learn more about web presences, just type in /web presence and it'll bring you to this page, the how-to page about web presences 101. So if you scroll down to the page right here, why is this important? Well, web presences are extremely important. We found that groups that have web presences and really maintain them and keep them up to date are much more successful than groups who don't have a web presence and don't maintain them. So why are web presences so important? Well, one, it allows people to find your group and find information about your group. We really discourage groups from closing their Facebook pages or Twitter and making them private. That way people can't find information about your group or anything. The web presence, its main function is to allow people to come to your website and find more information about your group, like your meeting times and things like that. It also makes it clear that there is a community for secular students at your school. A lot of people don't know that the Secular Student Alliance exists or that we have affiliate groups at so many different colleges and high schools across the country. This makes it very clear that there is a secular student presence on your group, on your campus, and that your group exists for this purpose. Finally, it really helps with promotion and advertising for your group. If you're having a speaker come in, if you're having a charity, anything like that, if you're tabling, it's a great place to put those events and let people know that they're welcome to come and see what your group's all about. And it really helps with advertising as well. So if you're like, okay, great, I'm on board, how do I create a web presence? You can find some very basic information and needs for having a web presence down here in the middle of the page. This section basically talks about why it's important to have basic information about your group, how to get your group more attention, and things like that, and some tips and tricks and best practices of what not to do. For instance, like using a .edu page on Facebook can make it very difficult for people to join your group if they're not students at your school. This limits your scope in terms of off-campus supporters and things like that. We really discourage people from using .edu groups, and you can find out more about that, like I said, right here in this section on the page. Finally, if you want some more information on web presences, how to create one, some more information about why they're useful and things like that, check out the links at the bottom of the page here where you can find some more information. If you have any questions, always feel free to email one of our campus organizers and we'd be happy to help you. Thanks. Good luck.